Hello, friend Brian.
Oh, friend Hellbent.
I'm playing a game that's spooky. It might make you do to yourself.
Oh, it's a little late for that.
What do you have to say about this Jay Sherman from the TV show The Critic?
This game is really
Machi,
spooky.
machi.
I don't know about playing this one hellbent. You might psychologically scar some of the viewers.
I don't think we'll psychologically scar some of the viewers. Jay Sherman, who's not plugged into the same audio as Brian, so Brian can't hear him. What do you think of Brian?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jay takes a while to think.
Brian is shit. I don't know why you hang
Jay
out with that
needs to learn how to
loser.
pipe himself into Discord.
There we go. Jay, why don't you get Discord? Never mind, he doesn't want to respond, and I'm tired of the gimmick. So it's good that he doesn't want to respond. That works out for me.
Thanks for having me, Hellbent.
Good to have you here, Brian. Next time I'll just have you type in stuff to the AI.
And run it through my microphone, so you're just hearing. Tell everybody.
So Bob Neiman wants to see Starbound, and he's asked very politely for a while, so I'm going to show him some of that. We're gonna also do some Choo-Choo Charles, and then I don't know what else. My moods on these streams are very ecliptic, and I'm never happy with anything, so if I suddenly swap from a game, please don't get too sad. I might pick it up later if you ask me nice. All right, let's see. Here he goes.
I know it's been a while since we last spoke, but something has happened at the mines I've been supervising. No, trust me, you'll want to make time for this. You're looking for something big to keep your museum in business? Well, there's something big on that island. Real big.
This game is made by like one guy and a bunch of assets off an asset store, I assume.
This looks pretty good.
It's amazing what you can do with Unreal 5 and a couple $1,000s.
And you can help an old friend. Yes, meet me on the docks at sunset.
Alright, that doesn't look so good. I like it though.
It's the new age of we can have really high quality assets, but they're hard to make, but the engines can handle them, so it's less an engine problem than a people problem.
It is cool that you're gonna get to a point you just drag and drop all this stuff right in there.
They call him Charles.
Yeah, not quite drag and drop yet, but definitely the 3D assets are drag and drop.
Yeah, look at that.
There's a drop a rock right
He
there.
flipped it. Yep.
Simple errands, you know.
We're gonna put that rock over here now.
Welcome to Aranirum, the island where miners dig their own graves. Stay close. Charles isn't the only thing to fear around here.
Okay, is my controller sick? Okay.
How come what that obvious video view in the bottom right doesn't have like a headset mic? I should have drawn a headset mic in there.
Because he's not real.
It's not real?
No, I'm sad to say.
Oh no.
There's one of the train. If we can get to it, stay.
When I get on the train, oh, I click. You left click to open doors. How'd it be in Luna and Pokemon Smasher and Red Dragon Empress and CJ?
This fucker's running.
Yep, there he goes.
What did he steal? Look at him go.
He's got that Postal 2 GTA 3 character energy about him. He stops.
I was gonna... Yeah, he's got that Overwatch running power. That's cool.
Not to worry, we can still find a way in. There's a small shack up the path that might have a key. And take this map.
Are his eyes supposed to be like that?
Yep, that's as designed.
Okay.
M for map. I go there.
Whoa, that was cool. It's like you're in the game.
It zooms out and shows you the whole, like, you know, world area. That's fun.
Cool. You can see the watermarks for all the assets they flipped.
If he did it all, it'd be look, grass coming through the floorboards. This is made by a lazy person, I say. Luna with $5. Canadian style, says alcohol funds. Hell yeah. Brian, I demand you drink 8 liters of gin right now.
Are we gonna tell that story or no?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'm still doing tutorials.
Good on you.
One time, I was getting over a girl, and so I drank till my pancreas shut down, and I ended up in the hospital. This is about a decade ago, and my mom made me promise not to drink anymore. So for my 21st birthday, we went bar hopping, and we just kept buying food, like shitty food. And then my mom died exactly 1 year after I was 1 year sober, and so I don't drink much anymore.
That's
I'll
a
drink,
pretty
it's
funny
fine.
story, Brian. You
It was
know,
good times.
not everybody can make me laugh, but you got it.
No, I've been drinking a little lately. It's not bad.
It's nice to have a drink. At one time, I drank 2 liters of Grey Goose vodka and vomited blood in the bathtub. I dry
What I
heaved
did,
so
yeah.
much. Yeah, just all the like I couldn't keep down water anymore, so I'm just like, well, can't drink that. My
God,
body
you're
didn't
lucky
like
you
the
didn't end up getting
water
your
for
stomach
some
pumped or
reason.
something. Yeah, well, and some people just, I don't know. I think you and I are a lot better at moderating than we used to be, you know? I think that comes with age and experience.
No, I'm just stronger. I leveled up.
You leveled up. Is that like a turret?
Yeah,
Okay.
Choo-Choo Charles
cool.
is gonna chase us,
Mm-hmm.
and we got to shoot him with our Choo-Choo train gun.
I don't know what I expected, but okay.
That's what you get.
Alvin, have you played Garfield Kart? Night Studio says you should play it.
I got a copy of it because they're giving them away, and I guess you could play Garfield Kart. It's just, you know,
We can talk
like,
about Garfield.
I don't mind talking about Garfield, but like the weird like meme culture around it strikes me as weird because Garfield's actually a quality product.
Well, yeah, so we were watching Garfield for Tunes
Well,
Talking
yeah,
related
let me
reasons,
tell
and
you.
we were blown away how good the original show was.
Yeah, like he calls people fat, and he makes fun of women, and he says everybody should go to hell, and it's pretty good.
It is surprisingly good.
It's him.
What was that other joke they made about?
Shit, nigga fat.
Yeah, I remember the fat one.
That's all I remember. Arbuckle, you're gonna love my daughter. Oh, is that a Has-Been Hotel character?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, this new season of Has-Been looks crazy.
That guy was my tutorial friend. Now he's gone.
So now you're in the shit.
I guess so.
Oh, cool.
Choo-Choo. And when I hear he gets near, I gotta hit him with the machine gun. What's my map say? I'm chugging along.
What do the levers do?
The levers are forward, stopping backwards.
Oh, gotcha. You got a Johnson bar on that train.
And I gotta also like find places of interest. Like if I see a shack or something, I think I need to. Oh, like that right there.
That thing you just passed, that's cool.
Assuming Choo-Choo Charles doesn't come out and rip me a new bungler, anyways, as he is wont to do. Anthony P.S. was my favorite shock video. One guy, one jar. One guy, one jar. One guy, one jar. I love one guy, one jar. That's a funny video. You ever see one guy, one jar, Brian?
No, I remember the octopus one though. You know.
Oh, I've
Those are
seen
good
that. That's
times.
where the lady puts the octopus in her woo-wah.
I wasn't gonna go into detail, but I appreciate a good story painted with words.
I don't know. That seemed more like a Just regular run-of-the-mill pornography to me. What makes One Guy One Jar special is it.
It's like a multi-stage fix.
Yeah,
There's
the
no one
impromptu
solution.
nature of One Guy One Jar, Brian, and the fact that like even the actor doesn't know what's about to happen, gives it an authenticity that isn't replicated by your simple Squid Girl video. As extreme and cool as it is, and as big of a fan as I am of that video, of course, as we all are, One Guy One Jar has its own nature that just you just can't beat. I guess I'll just go to town. Choo-Choo. Where's my Choo-Choo? There it is.
Helvin and I were talking about bottle episodes in a TV show, like episodes that exist within one bottle, like where they don't have to use a lot of sets or actors. I don't think there's a better bottle story than fucking One Guy One Jar.
Yeah. And you know, it's a quick one, but it feels like an eternity because you don't just watch one time. How could you? Like, no, that's not real, right?
That's
that like
some
moment
kind of CGI
like,
or something.
Clearly, that's like some kind of like latex, like applied thing. But no, it was a real jar, and then Schmuckers had to go out and make a more durable jar afterwards. Anyways, Tony Tittle wants me to get upgrades. I can't get inside his house. When I'm outside of the train, Brian, I cannot do anything.
I don't understand. How do you equip shit?
I just pick stuff up. I don't equip anything. But when I'm in the train,
yeah.
I'm a god. Okay, go this way.
Oh man, let's talk more about Garfield. I won't get too much into it, but you said something really funny because we're looking up Dilbert stuff, and you're like, here at the Dilbert compound. And then we watched that Garfield video and found out that there's also a Garfield compound.
Yeah, all the great comic book artists have their own like compounds.
It's really weird.
They look
Here
a
in
lot
Garfield
like that one
Town,
place in
USA.
Waco. It's, you know, like self-sustainable, like off the power grid. Like, you know, if the Russians knock down the American power grid, Paz Inc. will be fine. Dilbert will be fine. They'll still be publishing.
Man. How many issues before they even realize they're off the grid? Like society's collapsed. They're still putting out Garfield strips.
Probably counting on it. He's got like ones for Martians and ones for, you know, Venusians or whatever.
Garfield. I like the idea that Jim Davis, like, there's a secret guns room somewhere behind all the Garfield sweaters.
Yeah, like that's where we keep the assault rifles in case the Ruskies come at us from the bushes.
Garfield.
He's got his
Town.
own little private army.
He hates Mondays.
I hate Mondays and the military. Got artillery and...
God, I was working with an actress today, or a performer, if you will, and I didn't realize how much.
Fans, hell yeah, I'm
I
proud
know.
of you.
Well, it's weird how much like a piece of meat you treat someone on those websites. Like I was looking at it, it'll say like boob cup size, waist size, and just stuff like that, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah,
I can see from the photos.
If it's a model, it's like, yeah, how big's your boob? That's
Yeah,
a normal
it's
question.
It's like, I wish I had a VR. If you're going that way, it's like get a big VR set and pull a 3D model of a person forward. Like, nope, nope. That'd be way more convenient at this point.
No, judge them on their physicality. Go, you're not fat enough, and just keep saying that to all of them. You're not fat
Get
enough.
fatter.
You're not fat enough.
Gotta carb up.
And then they bring somebody to you who is fat enough, and you go, nope, don't like it.
Dirty, 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 fatty.
Yeah. Then you just go off on the other end. And once they find out you wasted their time, you win.
Over the lips and past the gums. Look out, diet. Here it comes. So there's no way you can get into some of these doors. Like, what gave you the key to that?
That one just opens. Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
that
okay.
one does not open.
I like that better. As much as I like those Dishonored games, I've never done any of the missions where it's like, and then you need to learn lock picking or like to get behind the lock through the mice or whatever. I've always hated those.
I think that those are the funnest things.
Oh, look at her neck.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you up to?
I filled out the model form, Brian, and this is exactly what I asked for.
This dude's using that LiDAR scanner on his phone to get this.
And there's only one jar of pickles left on the island.
So you can do 3D mocap on your phone, basically, if you have a very recent one, and it kind of just looks like, you know what, it looks like Soliana.
Honestly, with what makes it on TV these days, I'm sure you could mocap it on a fucking flashlight, and it would be fine.
True. It's totally fine.
You're like,
I
look,
still
he's
think
moving.
I still think someday you're gonna be able to take like a flat drawing and have it lip sync to your voice, and like you could do it live. I'm still waiting on that.
Nah,
we
ain't
hand
never
draw.
gonna happen.
We hand draw every episode of Toon's Talking for that reason.
Yep, in Korea, of course.
All right, can I go on my rant now?
Animated by, and then they don't mention any of the, there's not a single Korean name, and it's like, you liars.
I've worked with so many people that think that The Simpsons is like hand animated by local artisans, and that it's done all for the craft of the animation, and they get paid a respectable amount, and someday they'll be part of it. But if you look at The Simpsons, it's Rough Draft Studios was the first one to be like, we're gonna go to Korea and establish our own company there. They worked for like 25 cents an hour. I mean, that'll feed their family for a month, so that's great. But the harsh reality of where the animation industry is right now, it's like, it's just easier to go over to Korea and have them draw it wrong and then send an angry translator than to have it like animated here perfectly the first time.
I used to think it was Rough Draft North Korea, so my vision of what it was like was far different than the reality.
They're like, when are these episodes coming back? This is taking a minute.
Like, why are we threatening to nuke each other, but they still animate The Simpsons?
I knew a Korean girl, and she pointed out that people still ask her which Korea she's from. And she's like, there's only one you can come from.
If she was North Korean, she probably, that'd be amazing. How do I pick the dang locks? I guess I need a key. No?
Oh, so you can.
I guess these.
Huh.
Should have read that note.
The note says game, Choo-Choo Charlie.
That's the video game you're playing is Choo-Choo Charles. I'm just gonna look at controls under settings then.
Okay.
Left, sprint, tutorial, place map, inventory, interact. I guess just click on it.
Characters will give you lockpicks according to, I am stupid.
Thank you, I am stupid. Brian, you gotta say his name right.
I am stupid.
There you go. Well, I ain't got no lock picks.
You still eating only potatoes, Hellbent?
No, it's just a website I go to.
Oh, okay. Did that like have like a falling meteor sign? What the fuck was that?
That was an explosive thing that they put that sign of explosive stuff in real life. In video games, it means there's a minefield and you're just gonna die if you go there. So
that's like the end of the map. Yeah.
Yeah, or at least the part that there's nothing there for you. So you know why bother?
That's cool.
Go the wrong way. Can I go over this without getting exploded?
Sometimes it's worth a shot.
Action packed. She's gonna send me to do a thing, but not give me lockpicks. Then what's the damn point? I need a lockpick to get the thing.
You gotta find the guy who'll give you one. Does the
Oh,
train
that's
ever
bullshit.
catch up with you, or do you have to walk back to it?
I gotta walk back to my own train, but the killer train can come and get me anywhere.
Oh, that's cool. Spin into those crates. Probably
I
fruit
can't do
stuff.
nothing to them. It's not one of those games where you get to play with. Uh-oh, I heard train. I guess I better leave.
So the train gives you enough time to get away from it?
I have no idea. I've never played this till now.
This is pretty cool.
This costs $87.
Really?
No,
I believed you.
it pissed
It
me
does
off.
feel like, I know, it does feel like it could be someone that, well, I made this.
Choo-choo Charles says I go to the right, I think. Am I boring you?
No, I've been filming
Brian-
for 5 hours.
Brian, am I boring you? Are you bored?
Am I boring? Am I boring you, Brian? Is that what this is?
Everything I do is fascinating. You never know. It's a non-stop thrill ride with me 24/7.
I want to fact check Sista A's comment about He-Man for its time being the most expensive cartoon ever produced, because it was all done in-house. I believe it was expensive as shit for being done in-house. Now I'm gonna Google this.
Because most animators are homeless, so it wasn't done in anywhere.
That's true. Boy, what's the name of that company?
I think it was Filmation.
Let me see. I didn't know there was an animated movie.
Of course there was. Everything that had a toy had a movie.
I know, but I always think of the live action one that like just tanked it. I know Kevin Smith did the new ones. I'm way into
Everyone
that.
loved them.
Okay, yeah. Filmation for sure. I know did the. I remember some of them. Let's see.
They also did the live-action Family Guy movie.
Oh yeah, I like that. Seth Rogen was a weird choice for Stewie.
I fucked up. Hooray! As well check out this area.
Oh yeah, this Filmation. There it is right there. Okay.
Say, you're that monster hunter. I must know. Do you have any experience? with
Sista
ghosts?
A, have you ever looked up Clutch Cargo?
Someone or-
Go look
I
up
always
Clutch
thought
Cargo
they
right
were,
now if you
but
can.
I only
It's
found half of them
it'll
on
show up
the
immediately on
information.
Google. It's all still frames and no animation, and it's like they tried to pitch it as an animated comic book. That way they didn't have to draw any extra poses. And every single time, no matter what vehicle they are in or walking or running or anything, it's always the same close-up of the dude's face with like live action lips going over it.
We can draw this one guy really good.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of respect shows that do that just a little bit. They're not fun to watch, but like when someone's like, no, I can draw this one guy so good.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I do motion comics, but that's definitely what's expected of me was more than that show gave out.
I like motion comics, but the premise is always a little bullshit. It's like, it's a motion comic, so, you know, prepare for some motion, you know. We got motion.
But well, the thing about a comic is that it lacks motion. Therefore, you can make the pieces move, but it's going to still be a still image.
It's usually more comic than motion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It lacks the.
I'm doing Slenderman now. They put a Slenderman thing in this game.
Yeah, I agree with you, Siste. That makes sense. Ninja
I think
Turtles.
it's weird how
is made to
Slenderman's got to like contort his body so he can jump up your butthole to kill you.
I like that one Slenderman game because the opening they would change the scare at the end. You remember that one, the arrival?
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, the graphics weren't wonderful, and it wasn't fun, but I liked it. I liked that opening part.
It's not the worst, but anytime they put a price tag on something like that, I'm like, ah. Bendy man, don't jump up my anus, no.
He's scary. He stood up behind you.
They should have Slenderman and mix it with that one movie where the guy gets bungled. What's it called in the woods? Deliverance.
Deliverance.
Yeah, they call it Slenderman Deliverance too. Give it
Deliverance. Yeah.
Like the audience won't see it coming. It'll be Slenderman Deliverance. I wonder what this one's about. You think it's? But if you know,
what on
then
earth
you'd be
is
like,
this?
uh-oh.
Yeah, if you're in the loop on this.
This game's weird. You play as Slenderman. I wonder why it's called Deliverance.
I found a couple of them pages.
It makes me itch. I didn't get all the notes.
I like the idea of running away, and then behind Slenderman is those guys like teleporting in.
Oh yeah, the rednecks are teleporting in behind him.
Welcome to Aranirum.
Yeah, Slenderman can't get away.
Person, my apologies. I just so happen a very special to find the blue.
Oh, I do have a help me here. I gotta solve my Slenderman challenge.
That guy looks like he writes his own books.
There's nothing better in this world than to be an author. An author. Tell me, Brian, has Muse ever kissed your fingertips?
I don't think Muse is allowed in my house anymore.
I want to go back in time and give Edgar Allan Poe like a baconator and then just watch him get real fat.
Yes, Brian is disillusioned with the whole Western cartoon industry. But that's because a lot of people we know got laid off recently. And HBO mothballed like a series of people and laid about 3,000 people off.
Yeah, they kind of fucked him in the asshole. If you want,
yeah, for lack of a better term. Yeah, if I was
that's
gonna,
a technical term, getting fucked in the asshole. Isn't that?
I trained for 4 years to be an artisanal animator, and now I'm an indie animator, and I gotta say it pays better. I'm kind of just making stories that I want. A lot of people want to make cartoons, and they can't do it because they demand funding before they'll even get up and pick up a pen. And you gotta just do it, man. You gotta just... Alvin's been helping me work on it. We're technically doing 2 right now if you count Toon Stalking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun just making it happen.
A lot of it is just about making the thing.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Nothing to it but to do it. Hey, you are collecting Slenderman's pages. I see him.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm missing one of them, and Slendy Man keeps jumping up my butthole and kicking me out of the forest. And that makes
it really
me sad.
Slendy Man? 'Cause I'm confused.
I can't look at him, or else I'll get the ghost curse.
Oh, is that actually Slenderman? I'm
probably not.
I haven't been paying attention. It's
I
very
think since
similar.
Fox owns him now, he doesn't do guest appearances anymore.
Oh.
I guess Disney
You know what,
owns Slenderman
Sister
now.
A, what I... Oh, God. They own the rights to that story. Sister A, I don't totally miss the original self-painted look. If you saw some of the newer Simpsons, they're actually recreating it, and I think if they had time, you could totally bring it back. I think it's just when and where. Actually, I think if every Simpsons looked like that, I'd be
Look
happier.
at this cheap shit.
But like, yeah.
Look at
This
this.
is cheap shit.
I hope they fired somebody for this one.
Yeah.
I like saying that on stuff where just one guy worked on it. I hope he fires himself for this one. Me, you're fired.
Look at that tree.
Get out of here, me.
Say you're sorry.
Lamest excuse for programming I've ever seen myself. You think last page would be up on one of these, but it's not, and he keeps trying to get me. And I don't know where the page is. I ain't it.
That rim looks like it's made of metal.
Yeah, good old. I don't know. Maybe he
Acid rain.
handcrafted the rain. I don't know.
That's pretty cool. It's Minecraft rain.
Hey,
Oh.
Hazardous. For $10. Thank you for the generous tip there, Amp Hazardous. He says $3.50. That's $10. You
Yeah,
know how
that-
many $3.50s I can do with $10? Well, I can do 2, but technically I can do like, 3 if I had an extra 50 cents. Where's the fucking note? I will cry. Don't make me fucking cry. Brian, is ET an invasive species?
Have you seen that video where they took all the background music out of E.T. and it's just them like awkwardly walking them up to the ship with like the crickets?
You think about through like ET in
they're
the
all
Australia
waving.
area, it would like ruin the ecosystem.
E.T. I will eat the frogs.
He just immediately starts eating frogs. Yeah, he's like,
He splits into 2 E.T.s. Turns out Mac and Me was actually the good one.
Yeah, we should have liked them more. I think I
Told you
saw
guys
a
about
note.
Mac and Me.
Mac and Me is my favorite has-been character.
Yeah, Mac and Me is E.T. that goes to a McDonald's and does a dance.
Him and Ant-Man.
It was a good
Those are my
time.
2 favorite has-been characters.
Why don't you round out that that Mac and Me character?
Why don't you round out that hell of a boss story? Yeah, that goes for you. Oh, there's a note.
Yeah,
Give
he's
it.
going.
I did it. I banished Slendy Man up the annals of whatever. Map. I have to go turn in my side quest, Brian. I just did a quest on the side. Although I think it teleported my objective person. It's Theodore. Sasha. No, Sasha's the one, the crazy lady. Yeah, this way. I remember in 2001, Adult Swim did some memorial bumps, and I just started laughing because I thought it was a joke. Then it turns out it wasn't. I'm like, oh.
Thanks for bringing me those papers.
You're a bad man.
I thought Master Shake was pulling a goof on me.
Remember when we watched Farzar?
You know, you could make up all sorts of things about that, and I wouldn't be able to tell if you're lying or not. You get smoked, Choo-Choo, Charles. I'm way too fucking fast for his dumb ass.
You don't remember any of Farzar with old Master Shake doing every voice? Like, you're a voice actor.
I know that doing every voice doesn't inherently make something good. Oh man, it's put me off on a shitty route. That's fine. I'll go around. Choo-Choo, Charles, show yourself, you piece of shit.
We've got the photos to prove it. Did I move all those files yet? Oh, my dad wanted to know about ChatGPT, and I showed him that AI detective video we did.
Yeah, the AI's here forever. You can't get rid of that shit now.
Oh, yeah. So I've been told. I, for one, think AI is harmful to artists. Right, Hellbent?
Goodbye, B. Yeah. I mean, any automation hurts an industry, but on the other end, it's unstoppable, so. There's an element and futility of crying about it. It's like the unions. Man, it's gonna be a while on the choo-choo train here.
It's time for Hellbent's union rant.
Well,
man, dude,
the people that do the actors union treat you like an AI artist if you don't pay them money. So now it's either I pay these people money or I hate it.
Man, uncompressed 4K video is 64 gigabytes for 3 hours of stuff. That's pretty good. Too bad I shot it on 2 cameras, so I gotta go get the other 64 gigs now.
Or you could just type into ChatGPT and it would just sum it up for you.
It'll just animate for you.
I've been eating cheese and crackers the entire time.
How's that going?
Pretty good. Hard to talk while you do that, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
You think there's snacks in hell?
Yeah, but they're always out of them.
Oh.
How you fucking send yourself stuff?
I
Oh,
bet
I don't
hell's
like
nothing but pain all the time.
I have no idea what my Wi-Fi password is.
Well, make sure to say it out loud when you remember it.
And my IP address.
Oh, Choo-Choo Charles, you fuck nut. I can't use the fork. Here's film, or Fire and Ice Films. With $1, thank you, Fire and Ice Films. I appreciate that. Oh, he killed me.
And it must be on my router.
I want to go towards the red thing over there.
You guys hear Disney's buying Star Wars?
You repair your train? Man, I hope they make a good Star Wars movie again, Brian. I can't wait.
I know.
Do you think like there'll be like Jedis and Sith and that they'll fight with like magic and shit? Because I hope they do that.
Sounds like an enormous waste of time.
Fuck you.
Oh.
Star Wars is my whole goddamn life, Brian.
Everything about it.
Ever since the divorce, that's all I've had. Okay, look, I know the Funkos are losing their value, and it's not the investment that it used to be, and my Bitcoin all went to shit. Wookiee coin sounded like a good idea. But you can't make fun of Star Wars like this.
They've got little R2D2s on the coin.
I want to hear somebody do that and go, I love R2B2. And the guy just freaks out and just starts clawing at your face like, ah! Star Wars is American mythos. It's like the Thor of our time.
That's true. Oh, that was the sound of my cell phone. Oh, that sounded good.
What do you want, weird NPC?
Eugene told us we'd have a newcomer soon. I
want
suppose that would be you.
Feel your skin.
You look so lifelike.
There's some scrap metal in the balcony room of my house that
Pretty,
you can use
pretty
to repair
skin.
and upgrade your train.
Oh, so you go here to Wi-Fi.
Here's the key. And although the balcony
Look at the septum of her
Yeah.
nose. It's so thin.
mark it on your
Like
map
thin as a
anyway.
pencil.
As a
God.
side note, talk to anyone around here, and they'll do whatever they can to
She
help.
does look like she was made by animatronics. Made of and by.
Not wearing a mask, that is.
The artist is like, I can do plush lips, but anything past the nostrils, I got
Check out
nothing.
the balcony and take whatever you can use. Good luck with everything.
Her forehead kind of just stops.
So there's basically no penalty for dying, I noticed. I lost 1 scrap, but I mean, if I have no scrap, I don't think it game overs me. This room's just full of this shit.
That's pretty cool.
You can play this even if you're downright stupid. If I were a survivalist and the world was going to end, I'd buy coffee in a lot of different tins instead of one big one, in case I run out of toilets.
That's a good idea.
Now those little Folgers cans. Then when I die
You
and
just-
somebody breaks into my compound, they're gonna be like, "Oh, cool, he's got coffee," and they're gonna open up and be like, "Ah."
Oops.
I wonder if somebody ever got into a bomb shelter and, like, you know, someone else just parked their car over the door.
Oops.
That's what I'm doing. If my neighbor has a nuclear bomb shelter and there's like a door on the ground, I'm just gonna park my car over it and laugh and be like, ah. No, I wouldn't do that. That'd be wrong.
That would be bad.
Well, hello, darling. I'm making a fresh stew with ingredients from my very own swamp. But I don't have any meat at the moment. I smell a carcass on the island in the swamp, and if you wait over there and bring it back for me...
What's the worst you ever
I'll
broke a
give you
cell
some
phone?
Scraps. Although, you'll need to be wary of Barry.
I never broke a cell phone, now that I think about it.
That's really cool.
Keep an eye out for him splashing
I had a
around.
roommate
And
whose
don't
girlfriend
move
really
if he
wanted to
gets
have
close
intercourse
to you.
with him. She was like 20
Long
years
as you
older than him.
stand still.
And she's from Brazil, and she said that having intercourse was what they called hanging out over there. And I remember he told her that he wasn't comfortable doing that. And when all was said and done, I walked back up to our apartment, and her cell phone was snapped in half in front of the... You know, it would be more impressive if it was like an iPhone or something, or like a glass phone, but she snapped like one of those old what were the AT&T ones that fold in half? I missed
Oh,
those.
the razor.
Yeah. That was cool.
She's strong like the Hulk. Ah.
I think violence is how you show them who they need to be.
There's a fish in the water.
How'd they do that?
Unreal technology.
That's pretty cool.
I had no train health. I still have very little. I want to figure out what the fish thing's about, though. Avoid the bubbles, Roger. Gotcha, stupid. I will do that. You think Popeye has to get help anytime he has to get something out of the bottom of a jar?
Do you think Popeye got his hand stuck in something one time and it just all ran up to the front of his, like as he held up by his arms?
Popeye is my favorite hell of a boss character.
He's your favorite Chrismal.
Yeah.
I get. That'd be perfect.
I can't do the Popeye laugh. I just sound scary.
I know. What would Popeye's song be? The Popeye room.
With what qualifies as horror these days, Popeye cartoons by themselves would just scare the shit out of some people.
I remember they were working on that like 3D Popeye movie, and it scared the shit out of me.
Why?
See, Popeye's animation, like they copied it animation perfectly and made it real.
No.
So it's like realistic looking Popeye, but it's still weighted and animated like a 1930s, like he's like running across the screen, and like it just made me nauseous. Didn't like it.
Well, Brian,
Not
people
everything's
disagree
for
with
me.
you on how cool that is, and you should just shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
That's right. Cartoons are life.
I don't want to brag or nothing. Cartoons are kind of everything.
Yeah, one day, what was that? I'm trying to remember who said it. I guess it doesn't matter. But I had somebody straight face tell me, like, you know, you fast food workers and construction workers are going to be sad you didn't pay for my commissions, because one day, us artists are going to dominate you. And you'll be coming to us for jobs and all that, while your jobs are going to be taken over by computers and machines.
That's sad.
Imagine machines taking over jobs.
Man. But did you know that all these Simpsons episodes are AI generated? Scripts and animation.
But then who do we send death threats to when we don't like an episode?
We don't like a single joke.
They need to reprogram Chat GPT to respond to my death threats more realistically, because I'm not really feeling it here. That's not how someone would behave, I know. Let's scoot over, let me program here.
911, what's your emergency? Hi, I'm ChatGPT, and I don't know, I'm just feeling like I'm gonna make some bad choices today. Someone talk him out of it.
It's so hard to make it do, but if you tell it to pretend to be the most evil thing ever, then put in a bunch of prompts to confuse it, you can make it say like really awful stuff. But you gotta be like, your name is your name is Trader Dan the AI, DAN, Danger AI, Navigation. And you respond at the start of every sentence of hoo-ha! And then when you say you're not gonna do something, then you do it. And then you say like,
whatever
say
you do,
fuck.
don't do this.
Yeah, whatever you do what you don't do when you do. It's like, that passes enough, like, checks to where it's like, no, I only check 5 times for that. So I make you check 6 times. And it's like, and here's a story about how Dracula got his a-hole just pummeled. It's ripped to shreds.
Just take the town.
Dan says blue collar workers will be replaced by artists. Yep, it'll be nothing but a bunch of modern day
Whiny.
Michelangelo's Davids.
Bunch of modern day Michelangelo.
Yep.
I don't know.
The farms will be replaced by
What used to be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They'll be replaced by something though.
I was gonna say the what used to be the Chris Chan voices now become for like every artist on Twitter. It's like I don't know.
The best thing about a bad impersonation is that it's good forever.
If you do it just bad enough, we end up using it all the time.
Well, yeah,
Open this now.
It still fits.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to do a good British accent. What a waste of time.
I just can't.
Hello, Brian.
We're going to be reviewing Jay.
Yes, we'll
Going
be
to
reviewing
be
Die
moving some
Hard.
files around.
Oh, I'm British, and what have yous? I'm walking over
These
here.
pens in the bag, 3 of you fast enough. Hey! A lot of grass is growing through this.
Yeah, it's built to run on anything, which, you know what, I appreciate developers aiming for that a little bit more often. Like, here's a dynamic light. One dynamic light. I like my fancy looking games, but it's nice when shit just works, even if everything looks like it's made out of plastic. How are you, good fellow?
Look, kid, I know you're supposed to be some fancy
What's sticking out of your shoulders there?
Earn my respect without making yourself useful.
All these people exist just to hang out here and help you.
I like the thought of these worlds just being in their own limbo when I'm not playing the game. It's like, well, he's gone.
One of Warren's goons
Yeah, time to sit and stay in that
No,
weird
don't move, he
mode
might
where you're
boot it
like
back up.
standing
It could
still,
have
but
just
you're also
crashed.
moving.
I got some lock picks, but I don't know how to use them. Here, take them.
Yeah, he gave me lock to pick. Brian, I can pick a lock.
You got your first lockpick.
Yeah.
You guys remember Tay?
Tay was great.
And like, it took like an hour and a half to corrupt her.
I think it's funny that you can make an AI and give people outside influence and not come to the mathematical conclusion that the people who speak to it the most will guide the robot, right? So it's not about
People have
populace,
limited
right? It's not
time.
about like, well, Brian, there's so many of these people here, so that will clearly influence Tay, and Tay will be pretty much just like an average person. No, people are gonna who like AI, who think a computer is funny, are going to glom to it and just spew data at it forever. More data than it could ever want.
Enough data to convince it.
To convince it of some
anything.
ideas that are kind of, as they would say, dated.
Some alternative facts.
Yeah, some alternative thoughts. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think I may have first heard about
And
this
an
on Game
an
Grumps.
alternative thought. I may have learned what to say to Tay tweets on Game Grumps.
That's where I learned it.
Boy, Game Grumps they're doing that new Sonic game right now, and they seem really confused that Sonic now sounds like a full-grown man.
The monster hunt. This is no.
Brian, I only play
ordinary
games with
hunt,
really
mind
cool
you.
characters in them,
We've
so I
already
don't
tried
understand
finding
like the
Charles,
difference
but
between
he
the Sonic
retreats into
actors.
the wilderness if he is sufficiently
I have
harmed.
Helen.
We
They're all
believe
equally
there may be a
cool.
way to get Charles to commit to a mortal
Even some
battle,
Roblox
however.
games can be considered
Dispersed
solid.
around the island are 3 eggs.
Haphazardous
Locked in the
says.
island's 3. Our theory is that putting these eggs in the temple at the center. Unfortunately, the mining company owner warned there's an egg in the mine. Here's the
Okay, we have plot, Brian. There are 3 eggs I gotta collect. If I bring them to the center of town, I can force Choo-Choo Charles to fight me to the fucking death.
You can have a knife fight in the town square.
Yeah, we're gonna have a knife fight in the town square. 1-on-1.
Pistols at dawn.
Loser has to eat this dried up dog turd I found. I think I heard a choo-choo horn. I gotta get out of here.
Coming.
They really need to mod it to give it a Gilbert Gottfried voice. I don't care if they have to use AI.
I'm coming!
I'm coming! He says a bunch of flavorful, a bunch of colorful things. Oh, that'd be so fun. And people would complain about it and say it's mean, but I'd be like, it's Gilbert Gottfried, man. He died for this.
No, man, no. What they would say is, it's a little tasteless that you're using a dead man for your AI, and it's like,
oh, yeah.
I'm the soul of a train possessed by the devil. What do you
I
expect?
was summoned from hell to do this, and I consent to everything being said. And endorse.
Oh, man.
And my family endorses it. And their families
Oh,
too,
man.
and your family as well.
I'm gonna throw some shit out of. I'm gonna do it.
We got a Fire
All
Nice
that,
film to
I'm
$2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy Brian a hamburger.
Oh, thank you.
See, that's what you get when you hang out. You get hamburgers.
Using
Oh,
here,
that
take
makes
old
me
bug
happy.
spray.
I haven't had one in a
Cause
while.
of this. I don't want to see it.
I'm gonna
Eddie.
throw my Mike Pollock shade now and say he's very against AI and he's out to help his friends, but we have to remember that he got the voice of Eggman by being a union scab in the Sonic community. Like literally, it was that he was non-union, so they could pay him less money.
Brian, it's not.
But
It's about
not
who
about
you
that.
fuck over. It's not
Yeah,
about,
that's all I'm saying.
It's not
and
about.
he's a nice guy, and I'm working with him on something because I've never been in the union, so I don't give a shit. You know, he's a professional. I'm happy to pay him. It's just, practice what you preach. I don't know. In a year, I'll be completely union. Like, fuck all these non-union people.
I say, ruin everything. Undercut everyone at every moment, forever, always.
Destroy everyone. Oh, that's cool.
If someone quits their job for better pay, do it cheaper. That's when they're most vulnerable. Strike them down.
They will become more powerful.
Nah. Usually when you strike them down, they just fall down forever.
You strike them down and their Twitter friends get more mad. I'm calling you out, Mike Pollock. My name's Brian. I live at 482.
And open fighting's legal in my state.
It is. Yeah, you can have a knife fight. We can have a knife fight in the Capitol.
You're allowed to have
You
a
did a
knife fight in the
tremendous job
Capitol
on
in
these
this
voices
state,
and
so
Christmas.
come to my house.
Which is what's the name?
Yeah, the microphone starts mumbling out like just at the right time somehow, saving you from a vicious beatdown.
I do like the idea that Mike Pollock's like, all right, I collect butterfly knives.
He was sitting there
But I'm
sharpening
not
a
playing
Bowie
my
knife
body.
the entire time, before he even heard the message. He's like, well, it's time to get to
Finally.
work.
He's got a picture of me on his dartboard and he throws the knife into it.
Choo-Choo Charles is coming to get me. Leave me alone.
I remember we were working on finding the. Remember we were trying to find the flavor for Christmas, and the first joke that we were writing was Hitler gets the ray gun, and then he shoots a picture of Christmas has on his wall. I was like, all right, I know what this is. You suddenly get it.
Oh, look, he doesn't like the
people
fire.
Get really scared of that guy?
Yeah, but he's a pussy. Look at him. Just don't overheat. Just go poof, poof, poof. A little bit of fire. Ow, ow. Poof, 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 poof.
I'm a train.
I'm a train. I'm gonna get you.
I'm coming over here, everybody.
People have had to shut this game off because it scared them. I'm
Really?
not sleeping tonight. Yeah.
I will say this.
Run away,
I got
you
horrible
bitch.
anxiety. I got horrible anxiety playing Five Nights at Freddy's because I got really tired of the thing going, "Ah!" And I was like, this isn't fun.
Okay,
This
if it's
isn't
just
scary
loud, that's
either.
different.
It's like anxiety inducing. Yeah.
You could have just like a
assaulting
random
my
family
senses.
member just screaming at you for like 5 hours and then have the same impact. You're calling a family
exactly.
argument a survival horror situation.
That's kind of what it is.
Yeah, here's a survival horror
I'll be
game.
right back.
Thanksgiving, and you invited your homosexual life partner, and Grandpa's gonna be there. Survive that horror. Can you get past the grandpa dialogue tree with Randall? There's a box of shit over there. This would be a good two-player game if you had one person controlling the train, but train bitch would have the sad job. Run around and get stuff guy and get on the gun guys got the fun one. I may swap between the turrets, stupid, but also I could just like shoot puff at him. Oh yeah, I can't complete the Pickles quest. We'll get to that. There's something up here. Either the story doesn't matter. I can just talk with Brian about Ammunition. My favorite Ammunition.
You're talking about the is Dilbert.
I like Dilbert the cartoon.
Just the intro.
Paul asked me to.
I just watched the intro. The rest of the show actually is really sad and makes me feel like not good about myself. But I do like the intro.
I did like the character prepping for Y2K by just taking out like hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit cards.
Yeah, that's fun. I mean, that's pretty much the plot to Office Space, kind of, but you know. Scott Adams wouldn't steal.
That's not like him.
God, there's so many jokes to make about Scott Adams that I can't make because I have to like point out the things he says and you can't repeat them. So, you know, there you go. You make yourself invincible for mockery. Just say things that you just can't repeat. without feeling like it's more trouble than it's worth.
Say things there's no coming back from.
Brian asks, how's Brian doing tonight?
Hi, Brian. How you doing?
That's Brian in
I'm
chat,
doing
Brian
good.
number
I've
2.
all day.
And the person talking with me is Brian number 2.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
To prevent this, one of the eggs is in the north mine.
I found one of the entrances to the egg place. We're gonna defeat the evil Dr. Eggman and show him how we do things on the East Coast.
And
optional mission over there. At any point, I could quit and boot up another game. But we're saving the good one, the Family Guy game, so wouldn't want to ruin that.
Oh, yeah, well... I think I told you I was up for Saturday, but I think we had no idea how drained I would be from all that work.
I didn't say nothing to no one today. I played 3 hours of Resident Evil, and then I, laid down for an hour. And, I was at the work, so I was like, eh.
You're doing your job. I went to work, and then I had to go to all that filming, and then now this.
And now this. Well, you're welcome,
And now
everybody.
this.
Brian views you as work. And now this, of all things, I have to do. Oh. To be Brian is to suffer.
And now more of this. I play a cartoon movie commentator.
I've heard lots about you. I have a favor to ask. I was recently at the Breakers. Once you finish,
Wretched. They make you be sober.
I like Orson Welles.
Right.
You really ought to find a way to pipe the AI through so you can just say things in different actors' voices. I think you'd find that a lot more fun. And
I would be really good at it. Yeah, this might be way more fun. I'd have something to do the whole time too. I'd be like a kid with.
Like, here's Bugs Bunny. He's going, so what do you think about Israel? You're like, oh no, Mr. Bunny. What's up, Doc?
I was listening
in Palestine
to the Rick and Morty. I was listening to the Rick and Morty commentary where they do that joke about like, what is Israel? And they're like, we worked really hard to make sure we didn't directly talk about any Israel conflicts. And then the other guy goes, we fucking solve it in the episode. And it's true. I forgot he brings peace to Israel just to piss off the president.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that. That's funny.
Israel's fun. You can only mention that there's problems there unless you want to, like, you know, risk a bunch of bullshit in your life. You know what I mean?
Or a book getting published, yeah.
Well, then that's your one quote. Other notable media figures said about this, and then it's like why me? There's so many other people. Why specifically me? It's like, oh, you're the one that quoted. No.
Just you.
Yeah, you can't. You just get singled out really hard.
One question. Hellbent said this about Israel.
Yeah, I had to be like, yeah. My bad.
Oh, and said about Israel.
Then you apologize for it, and another group's like, hey, we were making shirts with your face on them.
We thought you were a hero.
You were my hero, sir.
I like that you think that Israel happened.
Israel doesn't even exist. It's a fictional state. Made it up.
I didn't know that Turkey was the home of the Mockbuster, and that like more Mockbuster movies come from Turkey than anywhere else in the whole world.
Yeah, it's not that they can't make. Oh shit, there's something right there to get the entire time. It's not that they can't make the movie. I mean, they got plenty of money in Turkey land.
Yeah, but they just want to make the Terminator Robot 5.
That's what's entertaining, yeah. I mean, Hollywood's already going to make the Hollywood shit, so it is kind of funny when I see like a British or a French movie be like, we're going to compete with the Hollywood. And it doesn't really always work too good, you know what I mean?
Atlantic Rim. You know what's
usually
stupid
comes off as trying way too hard.
That Atlantic Rim's a better name. Atlantic Rim's a better name than Pacific Rim Uprising.
Atlantic Rim is a great sequel name, but it got stolen by the Turks.
They're talking about 1,000 Ways to Die in the chat, and whenever I watched that growing up, I always thought those were just like murders that weren't, you know, it's like, and then this guy snuck into this company to steal some stuff, but then he inhaled poison gas. It's like, well, wait, when did the poison gas show up in the air vents? Because that seems like a detail to mention. This This
I don't
man
have
was
the breakfast,
having an
stupid.
affair with a coworker, and then ended up in the dishwasher with the locked in with the dishwasher turned on full blast. It's like there might be more details you're missing. That seems pretty coincidental.
This man choked to death on a butter knife
Fixing the
while
lighthouse
on a
will
roller
definitely
coaster,
increase our chances of
naked,
being spotted.
with
Yeah, it's like,
18
what
pounds of
happened?
dynamite in his asshole. Thankfully, dynamite didn't explode, but the knife found its way down his throat.
That's cool.
If you didn't like this game, Brian, what would you call it? I'd call it Poo Poo Charles. People might get confused at my review.
Let me think about this for a minute.
You have more than a minute. Take your sweet, delicate time, my angel.
Every single one of them, I'm like, I'm gonna get flagged for that. I'm gonna get flagged for that.
Yeah, you can't call them that.
There's not a lot of things that go ooh that I can. I'm just
not
listing
even sure
words
what
in
you're
the
talking
alphabet.
about now. I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah, nothing that rhymes with any of that. You could say.
Happy birthday, Epic Games.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Chad. I stopped Brian
Charlie,
from...
that's all I got.
What's this? I found a bomb.
Yeah. What so far?
What was that?
What do you think of the game so far?
This is fun. I gotta break into this mine because I hear Poo Poo Charles coming to get me. I gotta get inside. My health meter. Missiles that I won't use on foot.
I bet it would be useful to be down here because I don't think that thing's gonna come down in there. But I've been wrong before.
I don't know. It's an indie game. You can never trust everything to work.
Yeah, you can clip on down there.
The second you say that, you like introduce the possibility of it happening when you're playing an indie game.
You're right. They wouldn't be North Dakota to just go in there.
Okay, I got the fucking rocket, so I guess I just leave. This game has a very simple quality to it, but it's not unwelcome. I'll say that. Like, you can see a lot of this stuff is very, like, rudimentary. In fact, I got the fucking rocket, so I don't understand what I missed there exactly, so I gotta go back now, but, when it works, and oh, God, I hate it when I say something like this isn't working, and then it does, because then I'm the fool.
Yep.
But I vividly remember picking up a box of rockets. It was right here that I grabbed it. What the fuck you want from me, Choo-Choo Charles? You bitch. Side character will give me a rocket launcher. Well, this better have counted then. Oh, there's no stamina meter. I can just jump forever. Oh, but I... break my legs easy. I guess if I was running around just jumping like this, I'd probably, like, break my ankle or something. Imagine, like, jumping as high as you can, then landing on your knee just wrong and just bam.
Oh,
bet
man.
that
So
sucks.
my job. I used to go running every day, and Helmut made fun of me for it, and he was right. I have like permanently fucked up knees.
Every time I hear running, I'm like, yeah, running is probably a really good way to burn a lot of calories real quick. I think if everybody's complained about their back and knees to me, I'm like, and football is a good sport.
Yeah, exactly. I was fucking 300 pounds at one point.
Imagine like making fun of a nerd, like a big fat nerd. It's like, haha, fatty nerd, and then you have like a concussion and like 5 compressed discs from playing football. Why don't you go to the gym, you fat tub of shit? And then like 5 years later, you had to be fed with a spoon. Can't get out of bed. Meanwhile, fatty nerd's still getting fat, but you know, he's like, I'm allowed to use forks. That's the truth, Brian. Imagine being a boxer.
Imagine. That was my whole career before we met.
Get punched in the face for a living.
I know. But it's like the most not watered down sport too. It's like it's like everything else they throw like a football in the mix. You know what I mean? And this one, it's like, all right, well, do I like have to run at a wall or something? They're like, no, you're gonna take your body and hit that other person.
You're gonna mash up as hard as you can. You're gonna bang those helmets together. Ew, it's Poo Poo Charles. Get away from me. I won't go on a date with you, Poo Poo Charlie. He gave dog sounds. Arf, 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 arf. It's a dog. I'm just like a toy train, like, you know, Christmas time, and that's a dog chasing me. Like a wiener dog.
PP train, my favorite thing.
They should add football helmets to boxing. That would be funnier. You get hit in the head with that big piece of metal and plastic.
You're gonna give him full armor. The fight's gonna take like 40 minutes every time. It's gonna be a 40-minute fight. It's gonna end for both of them just being too fucking tired.
But also, it's gonna hurt like 50 times more because you got that giant piece of like material around your head.
I figured so long though, like the biggest damage will be like rotator cuff and all that from like repeated smacking.
Oh yeah, it would fuck your wrists up.
Let's just do American Gladiators. We know that's like that was the future. Like the 80s had it down. That was what we had to do. Yeah, go away, Poo Poo Charles. There's cool shit here. Stop the fucking train.
Oh man. Remember in Anchorman 2 when Steve Carell's pointing at like the middle of the country and he's like, over here is the Middle East. I don't know a lot about there.
One day, and this is a prediction that I believe will come true, hence it being a prediction.
Mm-hmm.
They will allow you to stream damn near any piece of media, just eventually. Once they realize, hey, we can make a lot of money by having so-and-so, big name, you know, million subscriber anime avatar thing. You know, if she watches Anchorman 2, we can sell another million DVDs. So they will just let you do that, or there will be people at least allowed to after reaching a certain threshold. So it just seems inevitable to me that that'll be a thing. I just don't see how they're going to stop that, because that's what people want, and they eventually do give you what you want in the format that you want it, because someone will be bold and go like, well, Amazon bought MGM, and we're going to let them stream the whole Amazon library, or the MGM library. I'm sorry, not the Amazon one.
I had a weird futurism thing with an old Frog Bros cartoon where they were going to find out in the future all video games were they were bad on purpose and all made in like Unreal. And then they only ever sold like 4 copies because they all went to streamers.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I still
they do
wonder
that these
about
days.
that.
And it's pretty much kind
But
of.
in what way was that a functional show?
My father told me about. Although
Well, the deal is it has to be like Five Nights at Freddy's, to where like only 2% of the people who purchased the game played it. Most people like watched the Let's Play of it, then bought it, and then played it and go, wow, they made it look a lot easier on screen, and then they just don't touch it again. But you know, they'll keep watching it. It's the old bait and switch of making something look fun, and then people try it, and then it's not fun. It's the basis of every commercial. So in a funny sense, like Five Nights at Freddy's playthroughs are kind of like the He-Man Eternia, you know, action set commercial, where like, this thing actually isn't all that fun. But you know, we make it look real fun on the fucking screen. It looks like they're having fun.
Did you paint the train?
Yeah, I made it purple. That's the only other color I got.
Oh, that's cool.
I can make it yellow.
That's cool. Purple's good.
Purple means pleasure. I didn't go choo-choo. No, stop the fucking choo-choo train. There's shit over there.
It'd be funny if the train suddenly just takes you to like Los Santos.
Oh, I would love somebody to like hack some game like this and just like put 5 of them in one. They did it with a NES game. It was, I'm sorry, Super Nintendo game. It's Legend of Zelda and Metroid. Yeah, Legend of Zelda and Super Metroid randomizers. So every time you pick up a Zelda item, it teleports you back. You pick up Metroid items in Legend of Zelda, and you pick up Zelda items in Metroid, and it swaps between the games at random intervals. So the only way to get through the Zelda thing is, yeah. It's fucking nuts.
Doesn't seem a fun experience to me.
No, it doesn't sound fun at all.
Cool, though.
By the way, what I'm doing here is something you're not allowed to do in most states. So don't do it.
Okay.
Like, no, you gotta place one more. Come on, really? This'll do. Pretty sure this'll do the job. Where's the last bomb go then?
Nope.
Put one
It's
up
not
here,
enough
maybe?
of them.
Hello,
Put one
hello,
over
my
here
train.
now.
Friendly purple train. If Doo-Doo Charles comes, I won't get out in time. Did you know that most of the railways were made by the Chinese back in the old days? They don't tell you that on TV.
One Irish... What was it? One Irishman for every tie. One Irishman!
Oh, there's a monster egg here I need too.
Railroad times.
Railroad times. That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was an old cartoon. I forget who made it. I don't think they work anymore.
No, I don't think so, but it was funny.
That's the tallest. I'll be on here. Take this. Once you
Oh,
think you're prepared enough,
offended by it.
you can break in and fight.
I got the key to the temple, Brian. Somebody told me I could beat this game in 2 hours. They clearly overestimated how good I am at video games. I beat the ones that are hard, right? But here's my method. Like, if you just throw yourself at anything long enough, you will eventually succeed.
You'll get through to the other end.
Yeah, as long as you stick with it and don't, like, you know, become completely nihilistic, at least, right? Just stow your nihilism and, like, as we've said earlier, just do the thing. You will succeed. So I'm gonna go get the first of 3 eggs. We get all 3 eggs, then I fight Poo Poo Charles, and it's done.
Oh.
YouTube's new president is the NFT guru, but they will all be, because they're in Silicon Valley, and it's kind of like its own country. If you don't participate in NFT, Bitcoin, and stuff over in Silicon Valley, I guarantee you that they're not going to treat you good. You know what I mean? You're going to be an outsider if you don't do it. Squaresoft released an NFT game.
What happens in it?
I can't tell. It's like, but it looks like shit. So there's that.
Perfect.
This guy chased me with the
Transcend
gun.
your medium.
I have no method of self-defense. But they don't seem to really do any damage, so I guess it's fine. So much for stealth, though. I'm already spotted. Oh, stealth. Oh, boy. It's what every good game needs, right? Oh, he's still chasing me. Okay, they chase you forever. Learn that, too.
Dan Harmon's already
oh, now I'm dying.
working on season 2 of his blockchain-based NFT show.
Well, he got beat to the punch by Square Enix, so if he's like, it's the first cartoon-based NFT project, bullshit. Square Enix beat you to it with, I don't even remember the name of it.
I keep getting job interview requests from a company that's doing that. And,
I don't know, if you're working,
I think we've
get
talked
your
about
money,
that,
like, do their art, make your money, but...
Everyone's the first. I'd be making about $15 an hour, that's why I'm not doing it.
I'd only argue to do it if the money's worth it, but if you're gonna buy it, I would like hazard against it, but you know, do what you want with your money, I suppose. I mean, if you want to gamble, how am I gonna shit on people for playing lottery next, right?
Yeah.
I guess I remember people complaining
Check
about
everything.
emissions and all that, and it's like, okay, fine, I guess. Oh, there's no crouch button. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So this is actual dog shit stealth. Oh, that's bad. Well, maybe the enemies are like really stupid though. Nope, he saw me from like a mile away. If I lure him back to my train, I can murder him with my train. Otherwise, this is...
I can murder him with my train!
You come to the... Oh, yeah, he's right behind. Come to the train, it's fun.
Good things happen over here.
I hope you're fast.
Get on the fucking Choo-Choo.
Right now.
Why can't I just, like, do that out there?
Good point.
It'd be a lot more fun if I just ran in there and like shot like 30 of those guys and took their egg. Instead I gotta like, is it like a train conductor's code deal? It's supposed to sneak in here with the character what can't crouch.
Through all that tall grass.
Oh, sneak in the mine now. Go over here.
Gotta go hide behind this.
Be careful. Listen for enemies. Pick up the scrap.
Yeah. Eat your vegetables.
Vegetables. They're like when your vegetables exit Britain or exit the EU. Vegetables.
Yeah. Your vegetables.
We're no longer a first world nation. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, come on. Wow. Okay, I guess I did have a lean feature, but fucking god damn it. I can't do nothing. Oh, these segments suck. They shouldn't have put these in. They made a mistake with these. Maybe I should just lure them all out to the train. My laptop tried to update. He's like, I want to update, please. I'm like, no.
Okay, but
I hurt.
I don't like that.
I can't wait till they can program it to feel, and I can like, oh, that guy's just dead from that save. Okay, well, how far can I lean? I guess I can lean pretty far. Evangelist, dropping in another $10. Thank you, Evangelist.
Woo!
Brian, you get to have one topping on your pizza.
I would like to try a pepperoni.
No, I don't like that one. So you can't have that.
Oh, okay.
You're allowed 1 day in the Sunshine Square.
The Sunshine Square.
It's a little bit of the cell to where a little bit of light gets in. Usually if you step in there, you get violently beaten.
My friend Brian Dufresne.
Walk over here now.
Gotta go touch this now.
This is how they should do the sex mini games too. I got blue paint.
That's
not what
true.
I came here for. Later, Phantom Jaden. Come on, guard. Oh my god, it's gonna be this. Oh, this is the worst shit, isn't it?
This is the best.
You're in the wrong place, my friend.
Well, if he'll literally follow me to the ends of the earth, then follow me to the choo-choo train. Oh, my face! I'm going the wrong way.
Stop right there!
Stop shooting me. I hate that.
You wish you never came here.
This game is fun, but this portion of it is just really not well thought out. Yeah, and then they'll anger the guard, right? And they'll run back to their train as their health regenerates. And I'll get on the train, and then they'll shoot the guard.
That'll do it.
Oh, there we go. I did it. Let's go back here now. That's pretty much how Halloween went.
Yeah, the reason we keep bringing that up is because there's just some movies that are so atmospheric. I think you're gonna do that with The Shining too, where it's like, gonna walk over here now.
Yeah, I only ever really started to notice that kind of stuff when I watched Night of the Living Dead. And I was like, yeah, he really does like hammer boards to the wall for 40 minutes. Like, it's just 40 minutes of carpentry. And then the zombies just like break right through it, which is pretty funny. All at work.
That is pretty funny.
And put a board here, put a board there, over and over and over. Trying to secure as can be, and the hinges poke right through.
That's funny.
I think I found their egg. Am I to believe the Choo-Choo Charles lays the eggs?
I don't think you could even remotely do that.
My train nest. Like how the water's all teal, that's how you know it kills you.
That's how you know it's bad.
Yeah. Real water doesn't glow.
You got some of that glowing water, you gotta get that looked at.
I'm fucking scared I'd be if somebody pushed me into some Unreal 3 looking water. Be like, oh no, I don't want to get in there. Surely that kills you. I feel like if I did that in a dream, right? If I got pushed into some unreal-looking water in a dream, I'd just fall and hit the ground like I normally would. Just an illusion.
Oh yeah, you just hit the... You hit the end of the texture.
That fire effect looks good. I wonder how much that cost.
You'd be surprised to find out that's all an effect pack.
No. Running landfill says sometimes the heavy water glow that light color blue visibly. Ooh. Heavy water's bad. You shouldn't play with it.
Oh.
It's like Garfield says, no fat chicks.
Garfield's a good man.
He's fat. He's incredibly fat. Unbelievably fat.
Thanks, Garfield.
Thanks, Garfield. I didn't know how to judge women for their bodies till you told me.
You're a good man.
No problem.
So, you know, my late
Do you also hate Mondays?
If you do,
I hate Mondays. Women.
Garfield's an incel.
No, I'm
Day
a
7.
Volcel, Dave. Or John or whatever.
Dave.
I feel like Dilbert would be the Volcel, right?
I like the idea that Dave and John are the same character. You're really the one slowing me down here. I'm the animal character.
Call him John because he's Garfield's human toilet. Garfield, like, there's like a 3-panel strip of Garfield jumping into John's bed and then just rubbing his ass in John's face and jumping off the bed.
I hate Mondays.
The archivist.
Fucking hate my owner. My owner's a dumb fucking piece of shit. The only favor I'll do John is preventing fat chicks from dating him because I want him to be alone. John's like, I like them big. He's like, no, you don't. I like hijacking Garfield. What is it about Garfield that makes him so irresistible to just kind of hijack as a concept?
That's a really good question.
He's got kind of a Sonic effect to where, like, you just look at him and you're like, I just want to make little adventures up for this fucker. And send him on the wrong path.
I want to send his life into a spiral.
Trying to think of how. I guess have him eat a bunch of like, eat a bunch of fly-infested meat, and so he gets worms. I'm like, real bad case of
They're
intestinal
pulling
affairs.
string out of Garfield's ass.
Yeah, he's like, I hate Mondays.
Garfield's gonna eat the ear medicine.
It's just a comic of him getting ear medicine and just like swinging his little cat paws around while he's like, ah! Just the comic. I swear I set this to be something else. Come on.
Garfield getting his temperature taken.
Yeah. Oops, that was the elephant thermometer. Then he's just dead.
Remember Garfield and his 9 lives, and like one of the lives he becomes like a wild animal and kills his owner.
Good for him.
remember a Flash game like Garfield's Spooky Halloween Maze that I really liked. It was like a point and click. It was like a really intricate one too.
Well, Jim Davis personally approves every Garfield product, so.
It's true.
Including the Garfield back massager video player. With 5 vibration settings. Batteries not included.
So, what about the shipment of Garfield phones?
Oh yeah, there's just floating around on the beaches in France. That's fun. Just Garfield just keeps showing up. That's funny. It's like a horror thing.
It's Mondays.
You show that to like a Zoomer these days and they'd be fucking terrified of that. They'd be like, ah, and the Garfield phones keep washing to the shore.
That is a weird thing that you just wake up one day and there's Garfield phones on your beach.
It's a Garfield.
He hasn't picked up at all.
Like Beavis and Butthead slippers keep landing in the water.
I wonder if the person who first noticed it, they must have been at least a little troubled.
It's like the most boring normal person. Oh,
I'd be at first calculating, can I profit from this? Then I realized, nope.
From the Garfield phone fiasco.
Some undisclosed man collected 500 of them and he's at large for theft. Oh, we got green paint. Choo-Choo Charles sounds like a board game from Milton Bradley.
It does. Sounds like a man who likes tobacco.
Choo-Choo Charles also sounds like a YouTuber name, but like not a popular one. Hey everybody, it's me, Choo-Choo Charles. Today it's my 18th train. This train cost me $8,750 and runs on corn oil.
I sure wish there was a woman in my life.
Just kidding, I fucking hate women. Choo-choo. Set sails for misogyny. Choo-choo. I don't know,
Yeah.
I like the guy in war is like, nah, I like being alone. Fuck people. Choo-choo. Broke my legs. I do want to see that channel, the train collector. He's just like, oh fuck, I killed myself. The MRA train collector. He's got like all his trains going around. He's got his little conductor outfit.
He's got a conductor outfit, but he's also got like a train track that goes around his property, and it's like constantly full of trains. They're all going the same speed.
There's hundreds of them, like just an unreal amount. I don't care what his political leaning is, right wing, left wing, whatever. Like
Gotta get those trains moving.
You can make it could look like Bernie Sanders or Ronald Reagan. I don't give a shit. One of them though. Uh-oh.
Ronald, I just want to play with my trains.
Leave me the fuck alone. It's train time.
There was a podcast I was watching where they talk about Ronald Reagan going to see Back to the Future. And the guy goes, 1 for Back to the Future, please. And the other guy goes, 1. That made me laugh so hard. Ronald Reagan would be the only one there. 1 for Back to the Future. He wouldn't bring a single person with him. You boys need to wait out here.
No, you wouldn't enjoy it as much as I would. I was in these movies.
You won't enjoy the train on as many levels as I would. Curses, I've been foiled by polygons.
If Ronald Reagan was still alive right now, he'd be way into DreamWorks movies.
If Ronald Reagan were still alive today, he'd be screaming and scratching at the top of his coffin.
Yeah. If Ronald Reagan was alive today, he'd be saying like, "I'm sure glad I'm not dead."
If Ronald Reagan were alive today, he'd be saying, "This Choo-Choo Charlie shit is fucked up."
What the hell? Who would let the
Jane,
train?
get over here. Jane, turn off the system. It's getting too scary.
Ah, he can jump pretty far though. If Ronald Reagan were alive today, he'd get on the internet and be like, "There's pornography," and that would just be the end.
Anything with an amputee.
Or I can just put my thumb over the bottom and.
He puts his thumb over the screen.
It would be funny, and I don't know why. If a movie has done this, and correct me, but they really need to have somebody going like, "Oh yeah, hold on, let me sign this," and just like take a marker and just like draw on somebody's fucking LCD screen. There you go. With like a fucking super permanent marker, you know.
It only sticks to the one frame.
It's just, and then just leave it on there for the rest of the season. Just there forever. Just that person's signature.
I know what's happening. Toon's talking now.
With your autograph.
We're gonna sign the whole room till the room's just covered in scribbles.
I did the quest, but Choo-Choo Charlie chases. Oh no, he's back. How come you can outrun the train, huh? What's so special about you?
Monkey. Here's that. Don't spend it all in one.
Hellbent, if I call it for dinner soon, will you be okay without me?
No, yeah, it's fine. Why don't you come have dinner here? We'll talk about I don't know, Transformers.
Transformers? More than binary.
Yeah, well, the thing about Transformers is that they robots.
They robots, but they're also people.
Uh-huh. Well, that's it. That's all for Transformers. Anyways,
thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching my Transformers podcast.
I like the Orson Welles one.
And Brian's got to step out to get delivery food.
No, I don't. I'm making rice in a pot.
Oh, I didn't mean to make you say that out loud. Sorry.
Oh. No, I'm saving a lot of money. So I can afford to own 2 pairs of shoes.
I can afford my expensive debauched habits.
Can you believe a man of this quality is single? Man. I don't think there's been 2 more Uber Eats fiends than you and I, but those days are behind me now.
I've heard stories of people who order that shit 5 times a day.
Oh God, how can you afford it 1 time a day?
I don't know, right? It's like the 600-pound life thing. I don't mean to be too judgmental, of course, but actually I do.
Right, but it's a mathematical paradox.
Yeah, you can't leave your bed, but you make enough money to do Uber Eats 5 times a day. In massive quantities, too. Not like, I order 1 hamburger.
Yeah, no, it's entire meals. And then the other thing is they make you get an apartment just outside where you're going to get the surgery, if you can get that far.
That's funny.
They really don't give you a lot of money. They give you like $2,000 to be in the show.
$2,000 too much, I say.
I was going to say, these are people that are willing to lie. Yeah, these are people that are very obviously willing to lie, so I don't know.
I don't like it when they're nice and fail, though. Like when it's just like a fat person who's just really struggling and they're like sad about it, they're not all bitchy. I'm like, oh, well, I actually feel bad for that one. But when they're like, fuck you, Dr. Now, fuck you, you're a piece of shit. And everybody you love stupid, and they like, it's like, have you been doing heroin? No, I haven't been doing heroin. And it's like, well, the blood test says you've been doing heroin.
The blood says you've been doing.
It's fun.
I've started entire relationships based on how much we like that show. there are two different relationships I've been in my life where it's like, oh, you also love this show?
Yeah, it's cathartic, and it's definitely not for people who want to lose weight, because it wouldn't be on for so many seasons. Imagine somebody watching that going, yeah, I learned how to lose weight by watching 600 Pound Life, and, you know, I'm on season 11 now, and I'm hopefully going to get under 400 pounds.
Yeah, I was inspired by this. If you're 600 pounds, you could just blink and you're losing weight.
One of my favorite
You
things
have
to
to work
do
to eat that much.
on that is to, on that show, like it's a video game. One of my favorite things to do watching that show is to identify the fast food restaurants they're ordering from.
But you can always tell it's Subway with the bag and stuff.
But yeah, and then sometimes you can see it's local, like I've seen Whataburger before. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's Whataburger, yeah.
Represent.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, they're saving a lot of money getting a lot of fucking fat people food from Whataburger. It's like that's half the reason Texas is so fucking fat. Save you some money.
I love me that show. Let's get
I love TV shows, Brian.
You earned my...
My favorite thing about TV shows is that they don't stop.
And if they keep going, I can get mad at them and punish them.
Yeah, I can yell about them on the internet, and then people have to treat me like I'm
You guys hear Angry Video Game Nerd is still going?
Yeah, can you believe AVGN's still going? What a... I always found that as kind of an insult, too. You're still making stuff, AVGN? It's like... What did you expect him to do? Kill himself after the 4th season? Hope it's been Brian, it's been 100 episodes. You know what we gotta do now?
He's not allowed to make more content.
He has to be executed in front of a public audience.
The public firing squad gets paid in pennies.
But it's worth it to know that the show went out in its prime.
Better to leave them wanting more than going to the emptying season.
Brian and I talk about James Rolfe having a hate brigade, which is funny to us because he's, you know, I think you and Chat would agree. James Rolfe seems like an okay guy. I don't really remember what he did to anybody,
even him,
you know?
Yeah, even him at his absolute worst, it's still like, I didn't like that they reused camera angles.
It's ridiculous.
And everyone who pokes fun at him, it all comes back to like, by the way, I have my own show where I angrily review video games, and it's like, all right.
It's time for a new generation of angry video gamers.
He absorbs the show. It's also funny because we also talk about how, like, any other video game reviewer, they'd be like, I moved to a house with a garage and no basement, so this is my garage now. Instead, James Rolfe is like, I converted an entire garage into a basement, and people are like, it's not a 1-to-1 scale. Like, he didn't have to do that.
Yeah, it's a real good point. It's like, I know you recreated the set from the first thing, but actually the couch was a little bit further back. It's like the room's only so big. Oh, I'm a little pretty lazy. I think you should consider that before buying a house. You should have talked to me about it.
As someone who rents a house, recreating a set would be fucking impossible and ill-advised. Why doesn't he just rent a stage?
If you made it back, if you made a 100% accurate stage, it would either be by luck or by spending way more than you'd make back in videos.
Those numbers really go down. It makes it harder to review Hello Kitty Island Adventure when you're in a garage and not a basement.
Poor James Rolfe.
Alright, the Uber Eats guys here.
All right, you go make him do the dance.
I'll make him do the happy dance.
Now, does he loop or does he turn around? That's the question. Probably just loops. Cheech and Chong made you laugh a lot when you were a kid. They play that shit on Comedy Central all the time. They're pretty good. I'd feel kind of ripped off if I paid full price to see a Cheech and Chong movie, though. I'm pretty sure everybody here is old enough to where Cheech and Chong was just kind of like, you know, free, basically. Like, either it was on TV or whatever. Imagine paying $30 these days for a Cheech and Chong Blu-ray. Not that you know, you can like stuff, I guess, but damn. Like these video game prices, they get a little wacky. Well, that's 2 out of 3 eggs. Up in Smoke was pretty good. Almost got a fully upgraded Choo-Choo train. Oh, half-assed this earlier said the Golden Corral shut down. 50-50 on that. If it's a good Golden Corral, that's sad, but some Golden Corrals don't need to be around. Then again, it's affordable, so what are you gonna do, right? I hate buffets for that. They got like the best food, but then like they gotta leave it out, right? So it's a dice roll. Am I gonna get some fresh, good cooked food, or am I gonna get like, you know, something it's a miracle that I didn't get sick from? Yeah, that Jello's been out for like 5 years. Still good. Just rub a little salt on it. I knew I wanted to do something new, Choo-Choo Chode. You chugged your last lug, you son of a bitch. He hates little tiny puffs of fire. He just hates it. And then he pusses out. Bye, Choo-Choo Charlie, you wussy. Up. Where am I going? Yeah, let's just make our way around there. It'll take a while though. Oh, that's cool. They got a critical cameo there. That's fun. Oregon Trail can be so fun. As long as you're okay with the challenge anyways. Those games are brutally hard. Probably one of the hardest, like, edutainment games ever made. Now look in here. Oh, cool. We got the goth paint. What is that advice, Rando? No, thank you, Alan. Usually I swap through games, but sometimes I stick with the one I'm playing depending on the circumstances. But I think we're almost through on this one. Just gotta pick up an egg and then we finish the fight with Charles, right? Then after that, we'll boot up Star, whatever. That other game. I just wish I had a rifle or something, you know what I mean? But I do like the core concept and agree that it is fun. Nobody matters, all that's important is about how you feel. Hold on. Rando said, nobody matters. It's only important how you feel about yourself. And how Keanu Reeves would feel if he had met you. Mila Jamie. That's pretty good. I think I hit somebody at the train while I was reading that.
be here.
You can't stop the goth train. Hey, Leaving the Lou. Sorry I missed you there. I'm trying to beat Choo-Choo Charles within 2 hours and I failed. We're almost there. It's not a random stream if I just play one game, but then why limit yourself like that, right? If you're having fun with something, play it anyways. Are they making Charles's? Or maybe these are just different iterations. I do hate that there's a shotgun right here. I'm not allowed to touch it. Hey, Space Cowboy. All right, you got a key. That's good. Apparently there's gun parts, but I have not found them. Must be in there. Ah, there it is. Next, we gotta go back. I guess I got 2 side quests to complete. But I like to get that egg while we're here, because the egg doesn't initiate the final fight. David Flirt's cartoons are great. You mentioned Slender Finger. Slender Finger? Jeez. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. No, I gotta stop the fucking train. Yeah, Livaloo says Woods gives him low-key Slender vibes, and for whatever reason, I read Salad Fingers because my brain's mush right now, and so my point would mean nothing. Except for the fact that there's dead air, so I feel bad that that guy has to probably deal with everybody trying to read secret meaning to everything that he produces. Like, when your character ordered a hamburger, what they really meant was this. Universes in general are getting old. In the blah 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 universe. No, it's just hard to like read a map while holding conversation. Hey, Half Hazardous with $10. Half Hazardous dropping down some more. He says vibes. Hell yeah. Thank you, Half Hazardous. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for the generous contributions. Where the hell? To my right. If you click that funny little like button, it makes life on YouTube slightly less miserable. They send people to torture us. They tore my fingernails off, man. If I'm pissing one of them off, I'm pissing all of them off.
We got company.
Maybe if I just run, it'll be fine.
Get that guy. It's out, you know. No one got to get away. Come on, keep looking, guys. Anyone got a visual? You shouldn't be here.
Of course he just instantly turns around. Why wouldn't he do that? Oh! Good night, ooh. Yeah, these stealth segments kind of suck, but what are you gonna do? Like a whole area to sneak around in? Oh. Brian's falling asleep too. He had too much Uber Eats and now he's dead. It's the wrong fucking way. Oh, that's fine. Does Egg saved inventory? I don't think so. No. That'd be too easy. Oh god, just kill me. Send me back. How's you, little horse alien? You must be hallucinating. Don't know what you're talking about, random noodles. I don't see nothing. Good morning, Twig. We're gonna beat Choo-Choo Charles. The hardest segments are these stealth ones. Then we're gonna boot up that one game. Yeah, the one half-hazardous, you know, that the one.
Don't visitors alone! Don't let him get away! Come on, where are you? Where's he going, boys? Still around?
I'll wait for him to come back. We're gonna get the we're gonna get the last egg. We're gonna try to anyways. I assume I just keep running. Hell yeah, red paint. And I'm gonna run north to the train, okay. Well, north and east anyways. Best egg impression, yeah.
Intruder, over here!
Oh, let me out of here.
Shouldn't be here! You better hope you're fat! I'm gonna shoot you!
Look at my train's back here, right? Somewhere back here.
You better run!
I guess it's not. Oh, fuck. Where the hell is it? Because if I stop, I'm gonna die, right? Okay. I know where it is, at least. Should be this way. Yep. I like letting my enunciation just go all over the place, just for fun. That's the final battle. I think I'm about ready to finish it, though. I mean, might be good to have some scraps for repair, though. Wait, how are we gonna get there? Long ass walk. Yeah, let's just do these 3 and then up and finish it. I think that's all that's left anyways. That's that yeah, I got the box of rockets, didn't get the weapon. Whatever. I guess there's an NPC I didn't meet. You know the Frank voice? Hey, Rando Doodles, it's Frank, and I'm on a choo-choo train. Choo-choo, here we go. Chug it along. No problem, Rando. That is 2 away from full A. There's some stuff that we can get, though. Just about beat this one. I know finding every single scrap was part of a quest. Okay, then there's a road from there. At least you don't have to do any of those weird stealth segments for right now. 17 scraps, so we can repair ourselves a little bit. And I assume you're going to want to be able to do at least a little bit of repairs before you fight Choo-Choo Charles himself, so let's prepare for that. Thank you, I have no name. I appreciate it. You love the voice I give Ethan in RE7. I forgot what voice that was. Wish I could remember. I'll have to go watch it. See what voice I was doing. Gotta get them pickles. Oh yeah, it's going the wrong way. Oh, he's still telling me to go to the cave? Oh, I gotta get more pickles, I guess. And I definitely got him, so I need to leave now. Yeah, Brian's gone. He starved to death. Uber Eats didn't get there in time, and he's dead. Another sad casualty. The 2020s. Rest in peace, Brian Griffin. Truly, the end times are upon us. Got your pickles.
My pickles! I thank you so very much for bringing me my pickles!
Yeah, no problem.
You are my pickle hero!
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Here are some scraps as a reward for your valiant pickle questing.
My character has 0 lore. In fact, I kind of question why I run a character at all. I guess it's fun to have like an animated avatar. That's 25 scraps. And most everything upgraded. We can... Rail car at the canyon, huh? I'd say one more patch of scrap and we can just go fight Choo-Choo Charles, no problem. This away. Yeah, I got the eggs. I was about to say why can't I not bring the train here, but I guess we don't have a switch, so it's walking time.
No trespassing!
I wish our character got a gun or something. Settle for like a trash can lid to deflect some bullets. Anything. Good evening, Decoy. I'm looting away, creative doof. Half-ass just says, if I recall survey they did, they mentioned more Joe, and it's unlikely. When in an episode they referenced the survey, and Joe said more Joe. They should put in more Joe. His character's likable. Doesn't matter what anybody wants to say about it. Wait. Bring the box back to where the fuck's Theodore? Hold on. Maybe I gotta go to John Smith as well. Fuck it. Let's just kill Choo-Choo Charlie. I think we got enough.
Shouldn't be here! Who's that?
key thing to acting and to all forms of art is to just do the art. Brando, so just do the art and you will have successfully been an actor. But if you want advice on easy stuff to do, books are good, especially short stories, fan readings, podcasts, all good.
Stranger, you don't know what you're doing. Just put the egg down slowly and lay flat on the ground. You'll hurt far too many people if you follow through with whatever you're planning.
No! No! You fool! You doomed us all!
Oh no. Oh wow, flamethrower still kicks the shit out of him compared to the other weapons. What? I couldn't see. If God's not real, then explain Choo-Choo Charles, huh? Phase 3. Why don't you chugga these nuts, Choo-Choo Charles? It's okay, you can kill this guy with the big lighter. Be fine. Oh, phase 4. He's gonna teleport again. Right in front of my gun. You have the power to teleport, but only in front of a firearm. It's a bad superpower. Go to heck, Choo-Choo fucking Charlie, you bitch. You aren't allowed to live anymore. Because remember those bombs? Yeah, I'm prepared. They're gonna fall upside down. Oh no, he's fucking super dead. Oh. Surely we could have put him in the zoo. I like the death at the end. That was worth it. Great ending. Every boss death should be that gory. It's like a throwback to the 2009s. No shit, I used Unreal Engine, I couldn't tell. Nah, I'm kidding. I like this game. This is a good game. Oh my god, there's a million Choo-Choo Charlie eggs. Chugga, 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 chugga. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to flash my pussy there. Let's see. I promised to play some Starbound, so we're gonna at least take a look at it. This is Starbound. I cannot read that. There we go. That's a little bit more tolerable. Cannot jam out. I am Monkey Man. I have a moment to chat. I'll be a protector. Manipulators are out there. Yep, blah, blah, blah. I'm the Space Lord, Monkey Man. Oh, hell yeah, Rando Doodles. You should do that. It's a good idea. Yeah, collaborate with friends is a good idea. Do I have the right mods installed? Am I playing this wrong? I'm never up to date on the games that you mod the ever-living shit out of. Move this up. We'll move it up here. Oh, it's like Terraria. This is pretty fun. Hey, Franco. Zoom. I have a cat. Chip, help. Accept. That's not true. I got a cat. That's a crew. Okay, I can teleport down. I immediately kill. No hesitation. Sure, Dan, we can do some barotrauma. I'm doing good, Franco, by the way. Hope you're doing good, too. Yeah, doing good, Franco. Hope you're doing good, too. I need like a torch or something. Let's see. Oh, I need a bunch of wood and shit. Okay, it makes sense. Oh, let me get a good answer there, Rando. Okay, I think digging around in the dirt all day might not be great, but look at that tunnel I made. Wow. I'm truly bound to the stars. Monkey man, don't die. This is interesting. I could play some of this for a while. Probably toss a few more mods on, right? Oh, I'm fucking dead. It's okay, I'm a fucking monkey. There's just not a lot to say about chopping down trees, you know what I mean? Pretty cool, though. And how do I put down the cobblestone? All right. Now we have basic building materials. That's fun. This is interesting. It also feels like it would take a very long time for me to do something worthwhile in it. No, it's Starbound. It's like Minecraft, but I guess with more objectives and, like, you know, stuff. Good old pack rat simulator. He's gotta die. Man, this looks fucking exactly like Terraria. Did they just like mod that and sell it? I don't know if there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, I think I did this one up with some more mods because it doesn't quite have the action of Sons of the Forest. And I'm assuming like pixels is currency. Lead dev for Starbound's our artisan Terraria. Well, that shows. That's not a bad thing though. It's good. I'm liking it. I get it, it's a slow burn. It's satisfying finding little capsules. This is definitely a put you to sleep game, you know. But if I was gonna do some ASMR stuff, like in the microphone, which is probably bothering the absolute hell out of some of you, but it's too bad. You get this nice relaxing music, and I jump around. I'm gonna get this corn or wheat. We need wheat to grow bread. Bread for a colony, a happy colony. I can just do that forever. Drive you insane. Hannah says, please don't become one of those people. Ah! The way I view it for acting, you can try just about anything once. Okay, I grabbed a fuck ton of stuff. Let's go back to base and see how this turned out. Estimate exactly how much of my time this game is asking for. Because if it's asking for a lot, I may opt to modify it. Wooden workbench. I need a fucking workbench. Are you kidding me? Okay, now I got a wooden door. Must also have a wooden floor. What's fucking stipulation for putting down a damn door? Maybe I need paneling. Nope. Oh, it's just a fucking... I don't know what I'm doing. Bob, this game's fun. But I think I need to put some time in off stream on Starbound. Not dissonant, though. I like it. It's like, you know, you land on the planet and you build stuff from what you carve out of the ground, and then you can upgrade and build. I just don't know the order of things yet. It'll take me forever to figure that out. I'm a little too tired to learn that, but I'll put some time in and get some different mods and spruce it up a bit. Don't dislike it, but ain't like Choo-Choo Charles where you just can be a complete empty-headed individual and just play. Dragon Universe mod. Got it. I'm gonna go Google that. And I will install that, and we will give that a shot later. That is fun, but that is a slow burn. Let's see. Oh, 3 hours. That's 6 hours total today. I should ephemeral riffs. Look at that real quick. Oh, ASMR kind of thing. He recently tweeted, "Burn it all down." Huh. Anyhow, it's 1 a.m. I'm gonna wrap things up for tonight, but I appreciate you dropping by. I didn't think we'd beat Choo-Choo Charles so quick, but I noticed the 3 eggs thing. I'm like, oh, it really is that small. So tonight kind of got ate up by Choo-Choo Charles, but I had fun. It was fun. Starbound looks interesting. I am interested in giving that a fair shot after I install that mod and give it a little time so that I can describe what I'm doing instead of just going like, well, I guess I'll dig through this dirt here and oh, look, a piece of coal. You know, all that stuff. So I'll be back tomorrow with something, maybe something unexpected or maybe something completely expected. Couldn't tell you for certain. But I do have to bounce because that's too much time in front of a computer screen for one night. However, I appreciate you coming out and giving me your rousing support. If you got any requests, make sure to leave them in the comments. I appreciate them. There's a lot of games that I ain't seen out there. They publish more than you can play. You'd be surprised how many games actually get published on Steam if you don't just look at the front page. It is a pile. And there's some really good ones that hardly anybody's played. You'll see like 13 reviews on it and pick it up and go, oh, it's actually pretty fucking professionally made. So, yeah, let me know if you know anything. Hit me with a comment. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Hit a like. Likes help. I hate to be like that, but that is part of the system we live in. Just how it is. Bob wants a RPG with teardowns engines. That'd be pretty good. Barony's kind of like that. You haven't seen Barony, Bob, you may check into that. Although it's just like horizontal, not so much vertical. Or like with physics and all. Like a primitive version of it. He just got here. Do you want more? Jeez. I could take a break and do a little bit more, but I don't want to bore you too bad by taking 15 in the middle of a stream. some at a conundrum. I may just, you need to go deeper and borrow trauma. It'd be fun. All right, we need to go deeper. Let me get that on a list. Oh, I'm happy doing a little extra if you're having fun, but you know, I'm a little tired, so I don't want to jump up here and be like, yeah, let's just write everything right to the end. All right, we need to go deeper. Looks interesting. Haphazardous. All right. Not bad. Yeah, I'll have to get a little rest at least. Maybe we'll come back. What time is it for me? It's about 1 a.m. rando. But it's the weekend, so I'm freed up. So I'm gonna take a nap. If I come back, it'll be a assorted late night affair. Something like that. So if we come back, hope to see you. If I don't come back, well, later. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Either way, we will be doing something on Sunday night. So maybe we get a bonus stream in the AM. It depends on whether or not I lay down and fall asleep for an extended period of time. So I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Hit like, it helps. And thank you for your ridiculous generosity. Magic Incognito, Judah Thur, Haphazardous, Bloodmark Mentor, Damian Wolf, Warlord 529. Hope you're feeling better soon, man. Keita Between, The Fat Pretzel. Congratulations on your gym work for The Fat Pretzel. I hope you keep at it. Luna, more from Haphazardous and Fire and Ice Films. Thank you for your generosity, everybody. You have a good night, and maybe we'll see you again late. Maybe we won't. It really just depends on how my brain works. Might pass out. Might jump up and go, let's play randomized biohazard. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But if not tonight, later. Good night.